Welcome back to L5 Star FC. It is another video where it's just me today. We'll be looking at transfer news. Who could go this summer? Who could come in? What's the rumours? What's the big deal? But before we start this video, please hit the subscribe button to L5 Star FC and get this channel up to 400 subs. Each sub is making a massive difference to what we call a community page, and it's all meant for you. So if you want to get involved, hit that subscribe button. You know the story. And if you didn't already know, I do have a separate YouTube channel as well, Clock Talk TV. The link will obviously be in the description. You go and check that out as well for content by me. I've got a live stream tomorrow with some like Saint LFC TV, Mons, Theo Woods, a few of the lads on there tomorrow. So you better go and hit that subscribe button if you want Liverpool content from me. Well, we'll get straight into the video. We'll dissect who could leave this summer. Well, first off, we'll start with, there was a recent report saying that Liverpool are open to receiving bids and offers for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Xherdan Shaqiri, Divock Origi, Joe Matip. Now, these players will obviously could depart this summer and will look to obviously relieve some of the funds that could be put in place for future transfers. Personally, I feel like we should keep Shaq, but Divock and Joel, personally, my thoughts, I think Joel Matip, he's obviously a world-class player when he's fit, but can you rely on him for a run of games to get you to that championship, that Premier League title, that Champions League? You know, you cannot rely on him. And then you've got Joe Gomez, who's injury-prone, but he's younger, so Liverpool will probably invest in his talent and try and reinvest it back into the future. Now, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't really hit the form since 2017-18, so it would not really surprise me to see him go, but obviously he'll be a big loss. But I feel like if we bring players in and strengthen the areas of the pitch that we need to strengthen, I think we'll be a really good team and we'll have bags of depth that can take us to the next level. Now, obviously, before this, there's a massive financial impact based on what competition we qualify for the rest of the season. If we qualify for Europa League, it's a massive financial loss for future transfers, bringing in players in, revenue. We're already losing a lot of money, revenue, from fans not coming in due to the coronavirus restrictions and the coronavirus rules. So the club will obviously take a massive hit if we do go into the Europa League. Look, the Champions League is still possible, but we'll keep to the topic. Now, there is also reports that Nat Phillips could leave this summer. I hope he doesn't, because he's been an absolute wall since he did step in to that centre-back partnership ever since the long-term injuries of Van Dijk and Gomez did occur earlier on in the season. There was reports that his contract ran out at the end of the season, so he was looking to maybe go to a championship team or maybe go abroad. But his agent came out in an article last week saying that he's keen for his future to stay at Liverpool, which is obviously a very good news, because he's a really good player, and if we keep him, I feel like he'll be in that top 4 centre-back partnership bracket 100%. And on to the other centre-back, Ben Davies. He is also committed his long-term future plan to Liverpool Football Club. He said in an interview with The Guardian that he wanted to extend his stay with Liverpool Football Club to obviously take his game to the next level and take it to the next level penultimately. And in addition to this, there is another player who could leave Liverpool this summer, Gini Wijnaldum. I'm sure you've all heard of this news, but he has still reached a stalemate with Liverpool for the contract which was offered to him back in December. Now, he has not accepted this contract offer of yet. Sounds like he really wants to stay. On his interviews, he said he'll obviously be devastated if he does not play for Liverpool come next season. So it's obviously clear to see that it's not Gini Wijnaldum's side, it's FSG's side. So if FSG sort this out, which we haven't heard any news from as of yet, then it does look like Gini Wijnaldum will be amid sore loss to depart the club in the summer. But on to more positive things, because that's what we like to involve in the stream. Who could be brought in? Haaland, Mbappe, Dakar, Barnes and Neto, or Coutinho. They have all been linked with moves back to Liverpool in the last month. Haaland and Mbappe, personally, they demand massive wages. Haaland having a bit of a dodgy dodgy agent, so we say. So I'm not sure if Haaland will be brought in. However, Klopp has said in a most recent source that he wants to prioritise a striker to bring in ahead, not to replace any of the front three, but to bring him in to add competition. Now, that could be Haaland, that could be Mbappe, we're not too sure. Personally, I would prefer Mbappe. I think he's more versatile across the front three. However, Haaland, he's not human. But I think all of these rest on the fact if we get Champions League football or not next season. I feel like if we don't get Champions League football next season, Haaland and Mbappe coming to Liverpool Football Club is unrealistic. I think the only possibility of them coming, we get Champions League football, Klopp stays, fans come back, so that sort of things. And I feel like that is more of a realistic situation for them to obviously come to the football club. But, however, if we do go into the Europa League, or worse, but I feel Europa League's a more realistic target, we could attract the likes of Dakar, Barnes or Neto. These are players which suit the style of Liverpool. Dakar obviously doing well in Red Bull Salzburg. Barnes doing well in Leicester, obviously picked up an injury, but we all know his talent. We all know he's a really good player, really good young prospect, a typical Liverpool player, shall we say, because he can score goals, he can assist, he can always pop up in games, he's quick. And yeah, he's a good player. We all know his talents. And Neto, obviously, massive prospect in the Premier League, Wolves winger. Did get shut out by Trent Alexander-Arnold in the week, but we all know he's a brilliant player. And Coutinho, funnily enough, Coutinho has been linked with a move because Barcelona owe Liverpool 50 million to Liverpool, but Barcelona want to sell him to try and pay the debt back to Liverpool. Now, I think Coutinho, if he was to come back to the Premier League, Liverpool would be his preferred destination, which is why the links have occurred over the past few weeks. And I feel like if Coutinho does join, it takes us to a massive, just a big new level, honestly. I would take him back personally. Let me know what you think. Would you take him back? That is the end of the transfer news show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, you don't have to watch these again. But if you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn them post notifications on. You know the story. Subscribe to the channel. Get this channel up to 350 subs by the end of the week.